Hey, what's up, you guys? This is bugemalot, and I'm bringing you podcast 3. Today, I am doing Ark Survival Evolved, and I think I'm just gonna simply entitle it Day 1. Um, because I wanted to do like a series, take you, like kind of like an adventure with me. So this, I'm just starting off here. I'm just showing you like all these different options Ark gives you. Um, There's also a menu right before this one right here, right? And that one gives you a ton more options. You could gather more, or you can make it only daytime or only nighttime, speed up your taming, breeding. So anyways, you guys, that screen alone took me a very long time. So unless you want to make an hour long video just about that, um, yeah, so there's many options in the game. Uh, but there's a lot of like if you're gonna play like at least a somewhat normal game, you're gonna have to go through the basics, such as, gathering. You're gonna have to learn about experience points, engrams, crafting, water, food, hunting, and of course starting a camp, a basic camp. But the first thing that you want to make sure that you do when you come in is not get eaten. So let's look around. Because I remember my first day, I got eaten by T-Rex. And like the very, very first time I played the game. And they killed the game for me. I kept getting eaten. For now, we're just going to gather. We're going to gather these rocks right here. Any debris that you find on the floor that you could pick with your hands, just pick it up with your hands. You see those little bushes that are around the trees here? This bush in front of me here. I'm gonna pick it with my hands. That thing gives me berries, fibers, stuff like that. All this stuff is useful for eating, crafting, stuff like that. Also, these trees right here, you could also interact with it with your hands like there. I'm punching it. It's giving me thatch and wood. But what you really want is a tool. A tool more specific to giving you thatch or wood, or if you're gonna hit these rocks right here, you can't really hit them with your hand, but yeah, you're gonna need a tool like a pick. Okay, so right here is showing you how to level up, right? So right here we're gonna level up our character. You could put more health in him, but I want weight. And then it's gonna tell us, okay, look, you can learn this. So I learned the campfire there, and I'm learning the spear, and that's the hatchet. So I'm gonna learn a lot of stuff like that, okay? And then I'm gonna put them in my hot bar, okay? And so what I'm gonna do right now is just go off, pretty much. At this point, I already taught you how to gather. I've taught you how to craft, how to make tools so you could get more of one thing or another. And then I'm gonna make a whole lot of more tools. I'm gonna craft my spear that I just learned how to make. I'm gonna learn how to make a lot more stuff, you guys. Level up. And then I'm gonna come back with the second half of this video so that we can start making the camp and start hunting, eating, and drinking, you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I'm back with the second half of this video, and I already went out and harvested, did all the hard work. I crafted everything and put it into my hot bar. So now we get into building. This is a part of the game that I like. Although I like to build very big, at times. Yeah, no. I like to build big sometimes, but because it's going to take so long to build something really big, I'm just going to go with something basic. And, maybe just some platforms. I'm not going to build no walls and doors just yet. Maybe I could bring that to you later. But even though it's kind of basic, I want to talk to you a little bit more about what I was talking to you about in the beginning, the options on the very first screen, the options that it gives you. And one thing that I changed was how I could interact with the terrain, the floor, the walls, and stuff like that. So as you could see, I could actually put the foundation right up into the wall. But I don't want to go like halfway in. I just want to go just a little bit in. So when I lay down my other foundations, they'll be nice and close up against the wall. Now, when you lay down a fire pit, right, usually only goes on the floor, right? You cannot, how do you put a fire pit up on the wall, But again, thanks to that same setting that I moved, I could actually put a fire pit up on the wall. And that's why I chose that corner. As you could see, I'm trying to kind of square off the corner. And let's see where this goes, But what I'm going to do right now is just put that fireplace up on the corner side. Well, on either corner side. So we're going to do this one first right here. And then we're going to place the other one right on the other side of the corner, because I think it would look real cool. But I don't know, you guys. You could tell me if you liked it, if you knew you could do this or not. I'm sure we have a lot of people out there that have played Ark since when Ark was released, and so have I. And it's changed a lot, you guys. And a lot of people, more and more people are playing it. So I wanted to show you what I know. Of course, I can't show you everything, and I couldn't possibly know everything either, but I could share what I know with you guys, So I went and got some meat earlier when I was harvesting and all that. I did a little bit of hunting previously, and we're going to cook it right now. And that would also allow us to, look how these fire pits look, man. Yeah, like I tell you, I really like the building aspect of this. So I want to see these fire pits glow. So that's why we're using the thatch opposed to wood and stuff like that. And we'll get into why you want to use wood to later. It makes charcoal, and I'll explain more on that later. But anyways, right now I'm gonna put my mortar and pestle. And I want you to notice another thing, you guys. I pulled out my bow because I was thinking that I wanted to go do something. So sometimes I have a thought and I'll pull out stuff and bring stuff up, kind of like this chest here. And the reason I mentioned that is because I wasn't trying to put down that chest. I'm trying to put down the other mortar and pestle. But sometimes, you guys, I don't know, I do things like that. I don't know if you caught on. I hit the wrong button earlier when I was trying to show you something else. I mean, you guys, if you pay attention, then you know what to look for. You're gonna see a lot of stuff that I do that is just like, why did he do that? Well, it's not intentional. But anyways, I did want to get rid of everything in my inventory, or in my hotbar right there. So we're gonna lay down this chest right here. And what I'm going to do, you guys, is at the end of this video, I'm just going to go off harvesting, making stuff that I want to bring you in the future and put it in this box right here for you. So like that again, like I tell you with the meat, when we come back, it's going to be done. We're not going to have to sit there and wait an hour, So in my next video, you're not going to have to sit there and wait an hour to see me craft a saddle or something like that. I'll already have everything put together for you. Now, another part that I wanted to show you about Ark was the hunting. And like I tell you guys, it's so hard to cut everything out, okay? Especially in Ark. And even if I could cut it out, I don't know. I thought it would be pretty cool to bring you some little things. Like I tell you, I messed up here, I messed up there. Now look at my hunting. Look how spectacular I am at hunting. So I can't even hit a little dinosaur that's barely moving. Can you believe that? Anyways, so here I run up on him because I can't really hit him. Oh yeah, you guys. Pretty bad. But you know what? When I get on a roll, I get on a roll. And then I start hitting the little things. You know. Anyways, I'm gonna pull out my hatchet here and hatchet them to death. Well, they're already dead. But anyways, I'm gonna hatchet them some more. Because I want the leather, you guys. I want the leather. That's why I'm using a hatchet on them, opposed to using a pick. The pick would just give me more meat, and I need that leather, you guys. Now, I'm going to show you how to drink some water. And that's very easy, you guys. You just pull up to the edge of the water, press Y, or the game should tell you. And if it doesn't tell you what to press, just tap everything till you start drinking some water, man. So, we're just going to go up here to the edge of the water. Yeah, get our fill. We're also going to need to eat some meat, you guys, that we just brought back with us, and some leather we just brought back with us. And we're going to put some meat in here to cook, take some out, and we're going to put some of this cooked meat into our inventory. You guys, drinking and eating and meat is really good to eat, you know. It's very important in Ark, you know. So I'm gonna go off and gather stuff and think about some more cool things to bring you in Ark. But for now, you guys, thank you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.